You know, it turns out you don't need nasty weather or a busy holiday to be delayed. New numbers showing that 1 in 5 flights right now are delayed at any given point for pretty much any reason. And travel insider Mark Murphy says it's only going to get worse, holidays or not. Mark is the founder of TravelPulse.com. Explain. So even going into the holiday, we're dicey at committing to being on time.
So imagine 30 airports, 70% of the traffic goes through them, and what they're projecting in 5 years from the U.S. Travel Association's recent numbers is that 24 of those airports are going to have delays like you see tomorrow on pre-Thanksgiving travel. You're going to see that at least 1 day a week going forward within 5 years. So we are in an infrastructure crisis in the travel business. The travel industry is trying to rally and trying to get government to upgrade things like air traffic control. It's still radar-based. They've got to move to a satellite-based system, which will create more lanes of traffic, meaning more carriers can fly.
But isn't the fact that a lot of people are drawn to fly at certain times that we got to spread that wealth out a little bit?
Well, yeah, and what they can do with the satellite-based system is put more planes in the air at different altitudes, and therefore have more traffic and route people around better than they currently can with radar-based.
So pack more up there.
Correct. Yeah, you can have more flights and you can organize it better and manage it better. And that is a huge critical thing when it comes to aviation. People don't realize aviation contributes 10 million jobs and 5% of the GDP to our economy. So if the aviation industry takes a hit, because you can't get people where they want to go, the unmet demand costs are tremendous.
Well, you're the expert here. Update me on what airlines can and cannot do right now. They're saying that they're not going to charge you extra for having to switch flights, and that's intra-airline, right? If you're a Delta, you have to change on another Delta flight the next day. They're not going to charge you. Are they all honoring that?
But that's only in the case of this weather issue.
If it's not a weather issue,
then forget
so if I'm anxious about flying out tomorrow, tough.
Unless they think they're going to be cancellations. And right now you're seeing the airlines being proactive, because the last thing you want to do is have a pile up at the airport, people waiting to get out. It stresses them.
Do other airlines honor other airlines? In other words, if the only flight I can find is United, and I was flying Delta.
If United can't get you out, they have the option of endorsing that ticket over.
Who endorses it?
So United would endorse it over to Delta. The revenue would go to Delta.
Well, where would I do that?
Well, you'd have to talk to the people at United and see if they're willing to do that.
To a person.
Yeah.
Who's dealing with thousands of people behind me.
Correct. And
that person's not in a good mood.
No, and you want to be proactive, and you just nailed it on the head. You have to be nice, because the person you're dealing with, it's not their problem.
That's second nature to me.
It's not their problem. But here's the thing. I've talked about travel agents before. If you want to be proactive, the travel agent knows your profile, knows where you want to get, and they probably know that that flight's going to be in jeopardy, and they'll start working on your behalf to move you around, look at different city pairs, think ways to get you to your final destination.
So you have faith in these people?
Absolutely. They sell 60% of airline tickets.
Beautiful. All right, Mark Murphy, thank you very much.